overcome obstacles in your life. Everybody has challenges and obstacles, and he's going to come before us and give us some pointers as to how we can overcome our obstacles. His name is Mr. Blair Smoak from Middle School. He is a professional motivational speaker. And without further ado, we're going to give the mic to Mr. Smoak.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. I say good afternoon, everybody. All right, first of all, it's really a treat, and I'm humbly appreciative of this opportunity to spend just a few minutes with you, talking to you, and I'll give you some tips to help you be very successful in overcoming obstacles. I know some of y'all think I'm not going to get upset at that. I just ask you humbly that you give me a few minutes of your time. So once again, my name is Blair Smoak. I am presently at Middle School. I'm going to tell you some more about that in a second, but I want to speak to you briefly about overcoming obstacles. Success is about one thing and one thing only. Success is strictly about pain. That's all success is about. Anybody in here that's married knows you have to go through some pain to make that marriage work. Anybody in here is planning to graduate from high school and move on to college, you got to go through some pain. And when I talk about pain, I came up with an acronym. Pain stands for persistence after immediate no. Pain stands for persistence after immediate no. So when I'm talking about that, what I'm trying to get you to understand is that in this life, you got to be persistent. I'm not from Maryland, I'm not from DC, I'm not from Virginia. I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I am the oldest male of 7 siblings. Alright? My mother had me at 19. She had my older sister at 14. And she had 5 other kids. Okay? And we had 3 different daddies. I never met my father. My father was murdered. I believe at like 26 in Brooklyn. He was shot and stabbed in Brooklyn. So I never had a chance to get the hug of a man. I never had a chance to have a father tell me that he loves me. I never had a chance to have a father tell me that I'm going to be great one day. I went most of my whole life without having that father figure. Okay? The number one thing that kept me grounded was what I was doing in school. Also, when I was being raised in Brooklyn, I was homeless at 15 years old. I'll say it again. I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I'm going to high school. I'm a sophomore now. I'm in the 10th grade. And I'm walking the streets of Brooklyn with my shopping cart and my clothes. Okay? Teachers used to laugh at me. Some teachers thought I wasn't smart. My sophomore year, I was failing 6 classes. I had 55 the whole way down. And my principal, Mr. Nickens, he ended up passing away. So rest in peace to Mr. Nickens. But what he did was he brought all of the students into the auditorium. And he pulled out this yellow sheet. And he started naming students that was failing. And he said, Blair Smoak. He's failing 6 classes. Everybody laughed at me. They said, oh, I knew he was slow. I knew he wasn't smart. I was on the football team. I was a linebacker. I used to lay people out. The coach only put me in the game when he wanted to have somebody to take it out. I was really good at hitting.
Savion Green, if you are present, please report to the main office for early dismissal. Savion Green.
So in high school, I was also in the band. I was a drummer. I played drums for all our graduations, all the assemblies. So I was on the football team. I was also the drummer, and I was homeless. Okay? At 15 years old when I had my first apartment. That's right, I had my first apartment at 15 years old. I was living with this man named William. I used to sleep on his couch. And I worked in Manhattan at a restaurant. So here I am, 15 years old, no mommy, no daddy, no grandma, no grandpa, no auntie, no Uncle Ray, none of that. I'm by myself. And I'm going to school every day, and I'm dealing with the pain of knowing that I don't even have parents. Some of y'all got fathers. Some of y'all have mothers. You already have more than what I had when I was in school. So here I am in school, trying to do all this schoolwork, and in the back of my mind, I'm going through the pain of knowing I go home every night to an empty house. There was no parents there. So if I wanted to cut school, I could. Because I had my own apartment. Who you going to call? You can't call them, right? So here I am, and I have to start making choices. I used to sleep on the train in Brooklyn. I used to sleep on the bus in Brooklyn. I used to do my homework on the bus. I was doing more work on the bus than I was doing in class. And the whole time, I keep telling myself, I'm going to be something great. I remember having a brother named Justin. Justin passed away. He was 2 months he was 2 months old. My mother had him the day before Christmas. He got early in February. So when I was waking up, getting ready for school, I came in the room and said, "What up to Justin?" He was dead. He was blue. So they wanted to charge my mother with murder. It's called SIDS, sudden infant syndrome. That's why the year that a baby is born is so important, because all babies do not make it. My brother did not make it. I had to still go to school with a picture of that dead baby in my mind. Sophomore year. My freshman year in Brooklyn, I was shot at. I was chilling inside the project because I thought I could do whatever I wanted. So I'm in the project, I'm chilling. So it's time to go home. I'm walking home. There was 3 young men standing in front of the corner store. One had a gun out. It was a big one too. So when I saw it, I grabbed the strap from my book bag. I was like, all right, if I keep walking and I'm saying nothing, they're not going to do anything. He waited for me to get in front of him. He started shooting in my direction. I ended up laying under a light bulb and I'm flinching because the bullet was hitting the light bulb. See, what happened to my daddy was supposed to happen to me. See, because when I'm from, when we went to school, we didn't have a nice buses bringing us to school. We had to either walk to school, take a train or a bus. And if you know anything about Brooklyn, and it's still there right now, you can go to any area in Brooklyn and you see pictures and images of dead men. Rest in peace, Great Ray. Rest in peace, Sean. You don't hear that thing scaring like this, or they're scaring like this, but they're dead. They're dead, they're not coming back. And as a young man, I kept seeing this every day going to school. Every day. So here I am, sophomore year, fell in 6 classes, 55, the whole way down. Walking the streets with my shopping cart, living with this man sleeping on his couch. And I had to make a conscious decision. What is going to happen to me? What is going to happen to me? My dad is dead. My mommy not even raising me. Some teachers believe in me, some didn't, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, it was about me. How much pain was I willing to go through? Some of my closest friends dropped out of high school. They were like, "Yo, you're doing too much. I ain't trying to do all that work." That principal, he's too strict. So they were strict in school. Some of my friends were stealing cars. Some of my friends were robbing people all day, every day. And I had to make a choice. What am I going to do with my life? So, with working on the teacher about pain, is you got to be persistent. Yeah, some of y'all look really nice. I like the suits. That's cute. So how persistent are you? How hard will you work when you're uncomfortable? That's what this is about. Success is about pain. It's not about the dress. It's not about that. It's about how hard you're willing to go. After pain comes after. The reason why I said after, because as you continue to live, things are going to happen that you're not going to like. And when after those things happen, what are you going to do? So here I am, fell in 6 classes. What am I going to do? I had to tighten up. I went to night school, I went to some school, I just kept working. It took me 4 years, but by my senior year, I was on the honor roll. I'll say that again. Most of y'all are on the honor roll every quarter, so I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the young men in this room that have never tasted the victory of being on the honor roll. It took me 4 years, but I did it. Shopping cart, homeless, shootouts, daddy dead, mommy gone, but I did it. 4 years, I made the honor roll. After that, I ended up going to college. I went to Virginia State University. Okay? I went to Virginia State University on probation. So my grade was so shady. Yes, I made the honor roll, but I didn't have a high GPA. Let's talk about the SATs. I took the SAT twice. My first time I got 600. Don't they give you 200 points for your name? I got 600. I took it again. I got 700. My scores were extremely low. That was painful because my friends had higher test scores than I did. I'm going to talk to the young man in this room that's living with somebody that's not your blood family. So when I was 15, the man kicked me out of his house. I'm going to tell you why. He wanted to give me a curfew. I was like, I ain't no curfew. I work every night at this restaurant. Oh, it's called Up on Pain. It's in the head. I said, I go to school every day. I come home when I feel like it. He said, you got to go. Here I am again, walking the streets of Brooklyn with my shopping cart, trying to figure this thing out right? I had a friend. I had this one female friend. I used to go to her house on the weekends to get my laundry clean. Because I didn't have a washing dryer. I was the kid coming to school with the dirty clothes. I was the kid you laughed at. I'm him. He's in this room somewhere. I'm talking to you. I was you. So I went to her house on the weekend to get my laundry done. Her house was the only house I could go to get a decent cooked meal. I didn't have a mom and dad. So I'm talking to that young man that's eating carry out every night. I'm talking to you. That's why I so hyped to get a home cooked meal. I know what that feels wife Vinny has done that. So when she found out I had nowhere to live, I called this man, my guardian angel, Charles Griffin. I met Charles Griffin going to Bridge Street AME Church. I only went to church because my homegirl went to church. I wanted to go with her. So I met Charles Griffin, and he was like, "You are great." He said, "You're going to shake up the world." He said, "You're going to do something that the world has never seen before." I was like, "What's wrong with this man? Why does he care about me so much?" Listen to me, young man. You got to have a man that's older than you to lead you. You need that. You need that. Stop being soft. Every time somebody older than you tell you what to do, you get in your feelings. I don't want to do that. You like, why are you screaming at me? Because he's directing you. He's leading you in the right area. And you got to follow him. So Charles Griffin told me, he said, "Get your shopping cart. Get your clothes. Meet me on the corner." So I met him on the corner. He said, "Follow me." And I said, whatever Charles said, I looked up to this man. So we walked 2 blocks, got on Lakemont Street, took me into his house. It was a whole family waiting for me. Mother, father, 2 sons. One of my brothers was 6'5". My other brother was like 6'2". So to that young man that's in this room right now, that's not living with your mother, not living with your father, I'm talking to you. You can still be successful. I don't want to hear those shoes, "Oh, I didn't have my family." When you got somebody else, let them love you. Let them love you. Because my first year here, I didn't let them love me. It was like, "Let's go to the restaurant." I said, "I don't want to go," because I didn't know them. Here it is, the whole family took me out. They took me off the street and let me live with them. They just let me live with them. They didn't know me from a damn thing. I could have brought that thing blind. Nobody knew me. They just heard I was homeless. So they said, "I'm going to be your mother. He's going to be your father. These are your brothers. Take your stuff upstairs. This is not your house." I started living with them. So I'm there with my mom. I said, "You know what? Okay, I'm not the smartest kid in class. That's true. But you know what? I'm going to outwork everybody else. Nobody works harder than me. Nobody grinds harder than I grind. Nobody's willing to go through the pain." See, people buckle when it gets painful. That's why a lot of people are not living out their dreams. Because they're scared of pain. Pain is persistence after immediate no. When the world tells you no, you're going to quit? You're going to give up? You're going to make it look like, right, "Man, this whole problem is his fault." No, it's your fault. You scared to go through the pain. You scared to fight by yourself. So I made up in my mind, I outdo everybody else. And in 4 years, I made it on the road. I went ahead and went to Virginia State University on probation. And I made up in my mind, you know what? I'm here on probation, but I'm going to outwork all of these other students. Nobody's going to outwork me. I left Virginia State with a bachelor's and a master's degree. How is that possible? I had a 600 on my SAT. I was in shootouts. I was raised in all out dysfunction. I've been abused in every possible way. When I was a little kid, my biological mother used to take me to people's house and say, "I'll be right back." She wouldn't come back for like a week. You ever lived through that? Imagine waking up to somebody else that's not your family. You reaching for your mom and she's not there. It's amazing the things I've seen as a child. I was in middle school the first time I saw somebody get their hair blown off. I was 14 years old. My first job was at Woodhall High School. And I remember walking, you had to walk past this project. The Woodhall High School was like in Broadway. Anybody here know what hurt? You know what I'm talking about. So I'm walking out doing my lunch break. This guy got his head blown, right? He's on one knee, bleeding. I'm 14 years old looking at this. Looking at it. I remember in the basketball court, 2 boys started arguing, and one boy went like this, the other boy ran upstairs, got me by his shot. That's why I don't argue with nobody. I don't argue. I don't see the use of it. Because I've seen too much as a child. I've been through too much pain. Listen to me, young man. Y'all are great. Y'all are not ninjas. Y'all are not nobodies. Y'all are not mistakes. I don't care what background you come from. I don't care. I can't even tell you. I don't care. You can be successful. But I got one question. How much pain are you willing to go through? That's my number 1 question. Yes, I do currently work at Oxygen Mill as a positive behavior intervention specialist. I love my job. I can switch it up a little bit. I made up in my mind, when you call on me, you bring me into a school to make it better. That's the attitude I have. So I bring on the problems, bring on the obstacles, because I feel that's opportunity, because I'm willing to work with pain. So let me tell you this, in a couple of weeks, I'm about to go to Fairmont Heights High School. I worked there for a while. I just been promoted as assistant principal. They better get right. Because I'm all about the pain. This is what I specialize in. I'm a pain specialist. You got to be persistent after immediate no. When the world tells you no, I need you to keep going. So I taught before. I taught at elementary school. I taught in middle school in Virginia. I worked in the juvenile prison for 5 years. And then I made one of myself, I want a challenge. So I came to Prince George's Challenge. And I'm loving it. This is a great place. But I'm here to tell you, young man, you can be whatever you want. But I'll leave you with one question. How much pain are you willing to go through? How much pain are you willing to work through? How much time do you spend on your books? Or do you spend all your time on your phone talking to your bullface? You're wasting time. You're wasting time. And time is ticking. And it's slipping through your fingers. And you're going to end up being another could have, would have, should have. You could have done this. You would have done this. You should have done this, but it didn't happen. Because you're burning your time. Doing nothing. So I'm challenging you, kids. I'm challenging you, young men. Maximize your time. That's all college is about. It's really not about the work. It's about time management. So when I came up here, I went to George Washington University. I said, you know what? I got 2 degrees from HBCU. Let me see what I can do in a whole other environment. So I went to GW. I graduated with an EES degree. How was that possible? I got 600 on my SAT. I was studying 6 classes. I should have had 3 degrees, huh? How was that possible? It's because I was willing to go through the pain. And that's what I love about my present position. I'm able to do what I want to do. Most people can't take a day off work and go somewhere else. I can't. Most people can't resign from a job and get another one. I can't. I work wherever I want to. I have choice because that's where education comes from. What's killing our young men is that y'all not going after education. You're going after all the toys of education. The new shoes. If you got more toys than books, that's a problem. That's a problem. And I'm going to talk to the parents that's in this room. One thing we got to stop doing is giving our kids everything. Give them the struggle. Don't give them the toys. Give them the struggle. Give them the process. That's something that's about pain. How hard are you going to go through the process? If you're a boy for the team, you want to quit? Or you want to keep going to practice? Let's talk about bench warmers. That's why I got enough respect for my man that's the starting quarterback for the 49ers. You want to know why? He was on the bench. He still came to practice every day. He still gave it his best. He still worked hard. Because he knew his time was going to come. And when his time came on that Monday night, what did he do? He played so well. They said, why is he not starting? Let's talk about my man Rodgers for Green Bay. He was on the bench for one of the greatest quarterbacks ever was playing, Brett Favre. But he knew he was good. But he didn't have all his mouth. He was humble. He humbled himself. That's another problem with our young men. We got to teach them to be humble. Lower yourself. Stop thinking you all big. You're not all that. You're nothing but a piece of a bigger picture. I'm not all that. I want them to be replaced. So it's my job before I go to fill into you everything that I have. So you can take my spot. And you can talk to that next generation. I'm prepared right now for babies that haven't been born yet. Babies that haven't been born yet will know who smoke is. I guarantee that. One day you're going to get voted for me. Because I plan on running for office. Barack Obama will not be the only one. I'm not impressed with that. I voted for him. So he's not the only one. I'm preparing myself to go. So when I get up there and I run for office, what you going to say? He's an educator. He devoted his whole life to children. Who's going to say for that? He started in Brooklyn with a shopping cart. He was 4 years old in the shelter. Who's not going to vote for me? But I'm willing to go through the process. I've been cussed out before. I've been threatened before. I've been told I'm not going to make it. I've been told I'm not good enough. And every time somebody tells me something that makes me work hard. So stop buckling every time things get hard. Stop being so soft. Stop being soft. If it gets hard, work hard. Make up in your mind, I will not quit. I will not quit. I'm talking to the bench warmers in the room. I'm talking to that kid on the bench that's practicing when nobody else is practicing. That's how you get great. See, a lot of our men want the toys of life, but you don't want the process. You don't want the pain. You just want the stuff that comes with it. And that's why you can't have it for long. Your value system is not enough on your feet. So I'm not impressed with the shoes. You say that for the next dude. I don't care. I'm not impressed with your coat. I'm not impressed with your hat. I can care less about that. I got one question for you. How much pain are you willing to go through? How much pain are you willing to go through? When everybody quit, can I count on you to keep working? These are questions that employees want to know. How much of a team player are you? So when you're in class and they put you in a group project and it's just a boy, stop crying about it. Get in that project and work that thing. Make it live up and you know outsmart everybody else. That's how you grow. That's how you become a man. One of the hardest things in the world to be is a man. That is hard. A lot of men die in silence. You want to know why? They don't speak about the things that hurt them. They don't speak about the things that bother them. So they cry for that by doing stupid stuff. Like shooting people and, oh, I ain't gonna take this kid, I'm done. hear too much, I'm just gonna quit. You sound soft to me. Sorry, you sound real soft to me. I need you to go through the pain. That's all I'm here to talk about. It's one word, pain. Pain is persistence after immediate no. Once again, this is your motivator, your inspirator, your future administrator, Blair Smoak, signing off, telling you you can do it, become whatever you want, so you can go through the pain.
Come on, fellas, please do better than that. My goodness. Pain. And so all my facilitators all over here, our students say, it's too hard, it's irritating. And this is what he's talking about. Yeah, our job is to make it hard for you. Thank you. We hear that all the time. It's too much. Okay, no, it's not too much. We're trying to prepare you for life after Fairmont Heights High School. Really, he summed up why we're here, to give you a focus as to what you need to do to be successful. Thank you. You summed up everything that we had planned to do in this particular activity today. Thank you. Give him another round. Mr. Smoak, we thank you so much for giving us your time today to come and share with us. Again, like really summarize a powerful matter, everything that we try to put across today. And so, in our appreciation for your time, Fairmont Heights faculty and student body will present you with this plaque. It says appreciation for participation and didn't make a difference today. Fairmont Heights High School, November 22nd and 13th. Thank you so much. At this time, at the ringing of the bell will ring in less than 5 minutes. You are to report. We're on the room, just in the room with you, report to your
2B.
2B.